Doc.
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan?
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA has a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years in the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott!
Why would they do that?
Yes, they did.
Very funny, Doc.
A plan.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from...
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into...
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed...
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Just to me, but to random innocent people in the past, the repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great. I'll just run back to your lab.
No, I said nearly complete. You mean...
How the hell am I...
Not me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me?
Precisely.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why did you go over to the soup kitchen?
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from them.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried.
McFly. Biff? Kid. Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannenty.
Well, I was getting kind of hungry.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA...
I don't think...
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that. Would you?
No. Of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
what are you still...
still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Now, you got it, boss.
And don't come out until I get... I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without... Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn...
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me...
touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but...
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now, please get out of my way. I have important... Actually, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than...
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Patient I hope, but only if...
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal...
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before Pop...
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important...
So, Emmett, what...
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 and not...
Right. So I probably...
See, I'm so...
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge. Amazing.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the distance?
Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Right.
And I got...
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering...
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks by my father to check up on me.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something when the inverse is something.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you. Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Whoa. Or do we take H's half of him? Your line operator, but don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Wait, is that even possible?
Doc!
Floydie, how goes the escape plan? Not the best choice of words, Marty.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say in...
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion to play of subatomic.
So...
It'll be fine.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. Figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got a subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.